Yung
Nagalit si Tita Bang kaya.
Pingalas ka. Yung side view niya.
Pinabato ko ng...
Pingalas ka post. Ako naman sakit ngipin post ako. Anyway, Christian.
Okay, now with Christian Reynosa.
Okay. Let me introduce ang aming panelists, our consultants, AVP, Miss Bang Arespacochaga, mga bossing yan, and of course our PM, si Miss Cecil de Guzman, and syempre kilala niyo yan.
Yes po.
May end. Ano nga pangalan mo?
D Makoy Fundales.
D ang post. D Makoy Fundales. Okay,
Don't
go.
mind me, sir.
Hello po. Good afternoon po. Allow me to be a teacher for the meantime, no, since that's my profession po. So, to set the mood po, I've been teaching for 16 years in San Beda po.
Anong tinuturo?
Senior high school, English. Unfortunately, fortunately po.
Why unfortunate? Bakit unfortunate?
I've always dreamt of working for anything, mass media po.
Except teaching.
Except teaching, opo. But I think it's a calling, so
It's a
I had to
calling.
heed the call, opo.
It is.
So, parang, so we
It is
play
not
as
unfortunate. It's
students.
a noble.
Teacher ang nanay.
Oo.
Yes.
It's not
It's a
unfortunate.
noble.
Yes.
Kung hindi sa teacher, wala tayong natutunan.
Thank you po, thank you.
So we are assuming the role of students. Kami.
Yes,
So,
so we will start with how we normally do it inside the class. No, we ask the essential questions as motivation. So yeah, may I know what's your fondest memory as a student? Do you have any po?
Fondest.
Anything from grade school, junior high school, college.
Pag nasisilipan ko yun.
Yung teacher, yes,
Fun.
very normal among boys.
It's fun, that's
Opo.
not necessarily the happiest.
Fondest naman po yun.
Opo. And I bet
Sa fondest, talaga getting an allowance and enjoying and in school lang without responsibility and obligations.
yes,
All the first pala happens in school.
yes. Because we stay in school for roughly around 10 hours.
Yeah.
So talagang ang ating childhood is built around teachers, admin, and non-teaching personnel. So may I know who was your favorite teacher? Grade school, junior high
Ako may
school?
advisor ako in elementary na who later on migrated to Canada, but during her stay, she was very, lahat ng mga prinsipyo ng nalabas na ituro ng mga magulang ko sa kanya.
Yes, parang
Always respect everyone, even the loudest student in the room. Naalala ko pinagtanggol niya sa ibang teachers because medyo nabuli.
and I think that's one of the things that we like doing, no, yung saving the underdogs, yung mga ganon. So dapat siya non-negotiable sa isang teacher. Ayan. So I think we can cultivate many answers, no, asking this question. Ako, I have a lot of many favorite teachers, no. Now let me ask my third question. Who was your favorite teacher character in a movie, TV, or series?
Diyos ko, tinatanong pa ba yan?
Person mo.
Yes, di ba? Miss Tapia. Ako personally, I have Mila Maricel Soriano po. Parang I was inspired by the story. Kaya ako nag-pursue ng EDUC course. Program. So, we will try to marry that later. But for now, this is the rationale of my teach. No? I wish to introduce a new teacher character on TV that this generation will surely love and emulate, because I asked my colleagues, wala na silang maalalang TV character na teacher except for Mr. Torres, si Lou Veloso from Maria Clara. Pero other than that, wala na silang maalala. So, batch ko yung mga teachers, so sila Mila na lang, si Mr. Schuster of Glee, and Miss Tapia. Wala nang kasunod. Opo. And also, I hope to bring back that spark among Filipino educators who would be watching the TV series with cross fingers, remind them how rewarding and fulfilling it is to be a teacher and how lucky they are to heed the call of the vocation. And lastly, I hope to provide enlightenment among lawmakers on the needs and ordeals that teachers and even students go through on a daily basis, or at least, if not possible, ignite conversations regarding suggestions on our faulty educational system. Background, no? According to DepEd, in September 2022, there is a teacher shortage in the country, while Alliance of Concerned Teachers of the same year said that there are Filipino teachers actually leaving for abroad. According naman in a US survey that there is 80% of teachers feeling burnt out and plan to leave the profession. I included, especially during the pandemic. Actually, in our school, San Beda, parang 30% of the newly hired teachers left the next year. Ayan. So here are the sources. Of course, adding the fact that 80% of Filipino students fall below the minimum level of proficiency for their grade levels, especially in English, math, and science. So we will try to marry the two, to identify a new household TV character with a teacher persona, plus trying to provide possible solutions to socio-economic and political problems as two big ideas. Ayan. The title of my drama comedy TV series is The Substitute Teacher po. Logline. What if a 40-year-old, single by choice, street smart, go-getter, and uber resourceful OFW caregiver was forced to return to the country due to the pandemic and was accidentally mistaken as the substitute English teacher at a small private school? To keep this newfound stable job, she will do everything and anything, even if it means becoming a fraud and life's best student. Storyline. So allow me to cut it into 3 acts. Again, a 40-year-old, single by choice, street smart, go-getter, and uber resourceful OFW caregiver named Miss Leonor was laid off due to the pandemic. She comes back home to Manila and looks for a stable job to support her family in the province. One day, while wearing the same twinning attire, sporting the same haircut as another applicant who would ditch her application due to her cloud-chasing attitude, and due to near blindness and memory loss caused by age of most of the school personnel, from the guard to the HR to the rector principal, she would be mistaken as the substitute teacher. So she accepts the job, quickly learns the school rules and routines, and poses herself as the new substitute English teacher and class advisor for Saint Lasal, the patron saint of all teachers. She would meet the virginal religion teacher named Mr. Cruz, with whom she will eventually fall in love. And the toxic, maraming ganito, seasoned teacher, Mrs. Perfecta, who will do everything to destroy her reputation, including unearthing her secret as the fraud substitute teacher. During the service awards night, when the school recognizes all the hardworking personnel and teachers through their personal and academic achievements, students' feedback, and commendable annual performance, Mrs. Perfecta finds out that Miss Leonor never graduated as an education major, does not have a PRC license, and was able to contact the cloud-chasing applicant. To resolve the conflict, that same night as Miss Leonor is being rewarded as the best teacher of the year, Mrs. Perfecta grabs the phone, reveals to the plenum that Miss Leonor's real identity through a PowerPoint presentation. Coming clean, Miss Leonor admits her mistakes and states her true intentions to keep this newfound stable job so that she can continue providing financial support to her family in the province, and again, to help all her students, whom she considers her children now, achieve all their goals, specifically get a voucher as a senior high school scholar, enroll in the strand they will enjoy and that their parents do not understand first. Kasi marami pong ganun na yung mga students namin sa grade 10, they are forced to be in a strand that they never really like. And ultimately, become better versions of themselves. The rector-principal, Mr. Fokker, who has observed Miss Leonor's passion in molding the minds and hearts of her students since day one, gets up on stage, declares Miss Leonor as the best substitute teacher instead. Na? Due to her lack of qualifications, since wala naman po yun sa guidelines. So nagdagdag siya ng best substitute teacher instead of naming her best teacher. The rector-principal defines what a real teacher is. Someone who can teach his or her students valuable lessons and skills that they can use in the real world, and someone who continues to learn about life, admits mistakes, and studies how she can lift others and help better the lives of everyone around him instead of pulling them down. Before leaving the stage, he promises out of his own pocket to sponsor Miss Leonor's 18-unit education course on weekends and review center fees so that she may become a licensed full-time teacher. Characters. We have Illumina Leonor, or for her students, we would call her Miss Leonor. A 40-year-old single by choice, street smart, go-getter, uber-resourceful OFW caregiver, breadwinner ng pamilya na nasa province, hindi magaling sa English, may strong Bisaya accent, which would provide comedic space, no, yung mga homonyms, homophones inside the classrooms. Despite being a fraud, siya ay isang good-natured person, humble, apologetic, and willing to learn. Hindi fashionista, lagi naka-floral pattern ang mga damit, since she idolizes former Senator Raul Roco at former Mayor Lito Atienza. Magaling umarte at magpanggap, magaling kumanta at masarap magluto. Motto in life, and which she uses as her closing statement each class: be true to yourself, be kind, and be consistent. Mr. Cruz, a 40-year-old single by chance, introverted, matipuno, but virginal religion teacher. Ayan, so to provide another comedic space po, yung mga gestures nila being uptight kasi nga,
Parang 40-year-old.
po, same na po sila halos ng age. Bunso din siya ng family coming from a banal at religyoso, kabisado ang mga Bible verses, very konyo magsalita. Very conservative, manamit, mahilig sa mga romantic films like One More Chance at A Very Special Love. Magaling naman siyang sumayaw, and magaling mag-gitara at magaling mag-drawing. Mrs. Perfecta, no? Almost the same age, the toxic, perfectionist, seasoned English teacher na hindi ma-promote dahil sa masamang ugali. Yan, kilalang terror teacher sa campus, the worst marites in town, and medyo seductive magsalita. Yan, fashionista, lagi naka-high heels na tunog pa lang, kilala na agad. Lagi may pamaypay at alcohol. Magaling sumayaw, magaling sa research at mahilig sa mga detective films. Miss Father Fokker, a 60-year-old rector-principal ng small private school, magaling at mabait na administrator, former religion teacher at may rags to riches story din.
Delikado.
Very progressive thinking at uses Gen Z languages and slangs on a regular basis dahil mahilig siya sa TikTok and Twitter. Yan. Medyo malabo ng mata, na makakalamutin at times, pero may eye for details pa rin.
Suspect nung siyang nag-suggest nung name na gano'n, pumasa. Pag ako yan sa'yo, automatic.
Hindi naman to for bubble eh.
Automatic
Mr.
ban.
Fox.
Ayan. So here are the episode titles kung 8 titles lang siya or 8 episodes. So I have used all the 8 parts of speech to provide titles. No? So sample episodes, ayan, noun at ngayon. So dito ipapakilala si Miss Leonor and how she was mistaken as the new substitute teacher. As her first lesson with her advisory class, she will discuss what noun is, and as she pretends to recall how she became a teacher and life student. 2 big nouns that she is at the moment.
That's cute.
Yeah. Ang aking pronouns, very Gen Z. Uso ito yung what are your pronouns? Kasi yun po lang na natatanong. She will define what pronouns are as lesson number 2 and will encourage students to respect and be more accepting of each other's pronouns as gender identity. After class hours, she will meet the dashing religion teacher, Mr. Cruz, and will teach him about LGBTQIA+ community. The irony of someone religion.
I would like to pronounce. Pwede rin yan.
Yeah, my big
Ay, man and wife.
verb.
Si Father Fokker yun.
Ayan. She will teach her students the power of dreams through verbs. To start always with an action
May
word.
big verb.
Big verb.
Yeah. Eventually, she will meet the toxic seasoned teacher, Mrs. Perfecta now, who will start doubting her identity because of Miss Leonor's incoherent details during her ambush interview in the canteen. And lastly, yung last episode, enter interjections. Miss Leonor will elaborate on the usage
Ito
of...
yung rejection, this motherfucker.
Father Fokker?
Yan.
Interject.
Opo, gano'n. So, Miss Leonor will elaborate on the usage of exclamation point and other interjections. This episode will scream surprises after surprises as Mrs. Perfecta exposes Miss Leonor's real identity as the latter accepts the Best Teacher Award. So that's the end of my presentation. Do you have any question? If not, I think we can call it a day.
Maganda
Thank you,
yung
teacher.
maganda naman milyon niya kasi parang
There's a lot of
faculty,
comedy inside the school.
I see it as a very conservative concept na, but I also see it as peppered with irreverent scenes
Opo.
at saka jokes. So, palagi ko nasa writers on, of course aware ka naman sa mga restrictions, diba?
Opo.
If it's peppered with irreverent jokes and scenes involving teachers, I don't know how we
The
are going
teachers
to,
will react.
kailangan lang i-manage yung
Opo.
writer. So, yun lang yung reality nun. But, ako nakakita ko ng potential dito sa concept na to. Siguro yun lang, pag-handle lang ng how we have to make it funny pero irreverent kasi ginagamit mo mga teachers.
Opo.
Tapos yun nga, ano siya, although may mga element ng nag-educate ka like the
Opo.
verbs, the ano,
Yes.
pasok din yan dun sa mga
For TV, that.
Yes,
Or
opo, for
TV,
TV.
for
So, it's a sitcom.
Yes, parang ganun po.
So, character-driven din siya.
Yung
Pero-
mga struggles ng students.
Oo,
Yes,
struggles
yung iba't ibang
din.
characters inside the classroom.
Yeah, it's the modern school buko.
Opo, parang
Kaya
ganun.
lang, mas ang laro sa mga teachers, kaya lang may mga 40-year-old ka,
Opo.
na educators. Kaya lang yun nga, how are we going to manage the restrictions dahil na ginagamit natin, kagalang-galang na mga teachers kasi
Yung
definitely.
sensitivities lang.
Yes,
Yes,
oo.
We have to manage.
Tapos yun nga, may
Pag
gagamitin
pinaglaruan natin.
si Miss Perfecta na mukhang sex-starved na. Although sa high school book ko naman, ginamit yun sa mami ko eh.
Talaga,
yun.
may episode na sex starts
Kasi
in
di ba
Statya.
baliw na baliw, ano siya, pagkarap niya yung mga estudyante niya, tsaka si Joey, napaka ano niya, basungit.
Kumikwengke.
Pero pagka, alam na ni Joey Delaine yung kiliti
Kiliti.
niya. Pero pag talikod, parang, ano, sorry for that, libog na libog siya kay Joey. Kaya, oo, ganun, parang, yung hahawakan siya ni, may ganun. Kaya of course, iba yung interpretation. No?
At saka
So,
iba noon eh.
oh,
Yes,
ano,
iba po
iba
yun.
lalo niya ngayon.
Yes, opo.
Walang
Iba na po.
political correctness
Yes.
Oo.
sa sitcoms nito.
Yan lang eh, paano natin hindi irreverent, pero how far do we go as far as irreverence is concerned sa mga jokes?
Ako naman naniniwala na dahil teacher si Christian, alam niya yung limitasyon doon sa hanggang sa natin
Oo.
dadalhin yung irreverence niya. I think ang beauty ng concept mo is that it represents all types of viewers. And
Yeah.
it's going to be, if we'll have the opportunity to do this as a sitcom, na makakagawa tayo ng sitcom na hindi naman nakasentro sa iisang pamilya lang.
Oo, tama.
Yun yung nakikita kong beauty nito. At the same time, if you will be part of the creative team, I've been getting kasi feedback na that the reason why the younger viewers were talking about 13 to 19, 19 to 29 ay wala sa TV dahil wala akong programang nakikita where I can identify with a particular character.
Oo.
So maybe because of your exposure to real students, you will be able to help us create young characters na pwedeng maka-identify, maka-relate ang younger viewers natin. So I think
Sa mga
yun yung actually pwedeng maging strength nitong concept na to.
Charm.
Na at this point, wala pa dito, pero
Wala.
I suggest if you're going to the next level, ilagay mo siya.
Sige po.
And maybe when you do your, di ba, you presented specific episodic synopsis, maglagay tayo ng young characters na pwedeng talaga may ganun pala, or alam mo yun, that will attract the audience doon sa next level.
Okay.
Kasi yun nga, yun yung wala. One of our consultants mentioned that she was able to talk to a group of young people, and that's what they said. Na parang kung noon, ang realization niya, kung noon merong school bukol, na nakaka-identify yung mga, anong tawag ni kabisote. Di ba? Tumatak yun yung kabisote lang yan Nakaka-identify dun yung mga yung mga ganong characters, yung magaling memorize pero hindi marunong mag-apply sa totoong buhay. Nung naman in the 90s, there was TGIS where the young people identified with the characters of Peachy and
Joaquin.
and Joaquin.
Generation.
But now parang walang ganun daw, na parang yung naiwan yung konsepto ng mga young characters doon sa kung ano yung alam ng 40 up na ngayon natin. Parang naiwan doon. Siguro you can enlighten us with that because you are exposed daily to these
educators.
This audience. So, nakita ko na yung possible paghugutan ng mga ng comedic situations with your characters and with your storyline. So, that is very clear.
Thank you.
Obviously, you're a teacher and you want the presentation to be very, very clear to your audience. So, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Nakikita ko rin yung na-imagine ko siya because of your suggested cast. So, tama yung ugi kasi ayaw niya talagang mag-anak.
Oo.
Na-imagine ko rin si Pokwang. Si Wendell yung medyo, iba yun. Baka may beauty nga.
The 40-year-old
virginal. Medyo iba yun for Wendell.
Marami po kami religion teachers na single, virgin, conservative.
Huwag lang i-reverence sa mga religion sensitive.
Pero tama yung pili kay Wendell na parang talaga ba? Yung may gano'n.
Carry yan, ban ko to diba? Tapos,
mahusay naman yan siya.
Tapos sundot lang ako ako I like the concept kasi bago
Salamat
siya
po.
Now, yung youth, yung the younger generation, nakasampay siya, ang sampayan mo yung mga students, diba?
So,
Now, ewan ko, sana wala akong na-miss, pero sana makapaglagay ka ng very young teacher.
yes.
Oo, wala dito yun.
Apa, wala pa po.
Baka instead na estudyante, yung batang teacher na talaga opportunista siya dun sa mga
Gen Z teacher.
mga tituhin at titahin na teacher. So, siya yung laging kakampi ng mga estudyante. Kasi siya yung nandun sa middle. Pwede ka maglagay ng ganun So, kung may reverence man na isusundot, maybe siya yung nagpapasimula, tapos siya yung in-between siya, in-between. Sana may ganun mga character. Hindi lang basta estudyante yung sampayan mo ng mga young crowd, mga young viewers.
I would like to actually to have yung generation gap. Kasi
Tama.
kaya yung mga teachers, actually malalaman natin na a school is good because tumanda na din yung mga teachers tulad ng mga guard, kinatandaan nila yung school because of the salary or because of the community. Yun. So, yun, pwede po yung idagdag. That's noted po.
Hindi ko alam din nakuha. Di ba gano'n lang siya? Substitute teacher siya. So, by mistaken identity. So, paano yun? Pag nagtuturo siya, yung comedy, yun ang
Yes po, part po ng ano yung mga homophones, homonyms, everything that
Tapos mali-mali yung English.
mali-mali or how she understands the idiomatic expressions.
Paano babaliin?
I mean, pwede po na kunwari mga it's a rule of thumb, ganon. So she will take it literally yung mga ganong punch ng mga bata, especially idiomatic expressions, and the idea that due to mass promotion, students, specifically for English, they really do not understand what they are reading. They know how to read. Yun, so I can use that, maximize that as a comedic space po.
Yun, nasa handling din yun. Kasi that works well with people na naiintindihan na mali yun. How about yung mga tao na hindi naiintindihan na mali yun? So ano nakakatawa doon? So nagtatawanan tayo kasi naiintindihan natin na may mali.
May mali,
Pero yung ibang yung mga ganun dapat kailangan rin natin i-manage. Especially pag TV to.
Yes,
We have the CD crowd, watching.
Kasi yung sa School of Rock, ganyan eh.
Opo.
Yes. Jack Black.
Si Jack
pretend siya.
Yeah.
Exactly the same how we entered the school.
Yeah.
Kaya lang yun, nakalusot kasi music eh.
Pero alam mo,
Distance English.
May suggestion ako dyan kung halimbawa ito magpo-produce. In terms of structuring the script, halimbawa may sinasabi na mali, siguro magpa-flash sa screen, gaya ng mga yung mga Amaya before, pag merong lumang Tagalog or lumang term, magpa-flash sa screen yung tamang term. Or i-explain yung yung definition.
Or a very smart student na yun ang device mo to correct.
Or pwede rin yun nga. Kasi that's
parang nababali natin na comedy lang yung mali. Tama na may sabi mo, Manay.
Tsaka makaka-educate ka pa. Kasi they see it Gaya nun sa mga Amaya Encantada, ano ba yung balong gano'n? Tapos naka-explain yun doon. We can use that device pag yung na-produce.
Mali it's pronounced ganyan yung tama.
Kaya
iba na ba? Ganun lang.
Oo, may educate sila. Kaya lang yung classroom atmosphere, yung classroom fun natin, online na ngayon. Anyway.
Pa-face to face na rin naman.
Hybrid na.
Actually, I've mentioned in one of the workshops na students actually, kasi parang tinatanong bakit tawa sila ng tawa sa mga TikTok contents. I even ask my students, bakit tayo kayong tawa? Walang nakakatawa dyan kay Sasa Girl, kay Spencer, kay Mimiya, or yung mga nag-skit. They just identify themselves in the characters.
Relatable.
Opo, yung relatableness nung characters. Pero wala talagang cerebral na ano. So, ayun, I can include that po as part of the lyrics.
Maganda yung konsepto. And of course, it requires clever writing din.
Yes.
Clever writing, hindi pwede itong gaguhan lang kasi hindi mong gago to.
Especially that, yung language po ngayon is evolving in English. Like ECOMS. Yun. When I heard that sa students ko, anong ECOMS? Smoke pala. Akala ko e-communications.
Ako rin, akala ko.
Opo. So binaligtad. So ang dami na po nila kinukoy na words. No? Tapos I had to use that as a punchline among teachers dun sa isang namin gatherings. Gulat sila. Lahat na lang binaligtad, lahat na lang may ganito. So
noon naman uso na yung binabaligtad 70s, 80s
yes,
pa yan. Ang charm lang talaga nitong nagustuhan ko kasi we can also educate
Yes, actually.
Funny siya, we educate, yun.
Yun po yung goal.
Relatable yung
Relatable.
Yung lahat naman tayo, public pa yan or private, nag-aaral, diba?
Pero si Uge talaga nakita.
Ako din.
Si Uge pasok. Yan. Anyway, Christian, para within schedule tayo. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Your material has a big potential.
Yeah.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
Yes.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Salamat.
Okay. So, picture.
Pag i-revise mo, please, if I may, lagyan mo ng sounding board si Uge. Kasi may school ako
Opo.
Ayan pala. Miss School.
Sige, halimbawa, nag-pretend na siya. I like that the character is flawed. She's willing to fake it. Kasi you have to put lang a very desperate situation why she has to really go with the fraud, di ba? Tapos kailangan may, halimbawa, bubay. Kasi halimbawa ako yung school admin sa amin, may nag-apply. tatawagan ko yung reference person. Dapat nakahanda si Ugi. Sumasagot nun si Ubay. She's very good. Opo. Di galing yan dito. Nag-invento ng script. Baka may character na gano'n.
Sige po. Pwede po.
Tapos ang maganda nun kasi, di ba, substitute teacher siya. Tapos, dun sa proseso na nangyari sa kanya, nag-evolve siya, naging parang totoong tunay na teacher
Correct.
na siya.
Opo.
Yun
Kaya
yung pinaka,
it's flawed.
oo, yun yung pinaka-go ng character mo.
Ang gusto lang niya sa una, kumita eh.
Yes,
Pero
opo.
eventually, she's growing na. She's
Actually,
falling in love
yun nga
with
po,
the profession.
she becomes the student
Oo,
in the process.
Yes.
Ganda, Christian,
So,
congrats.
ano na, ipapartner na ba natin dito yung DepEd?
Pwede naman.
Naghahanap talaga kami ng sitcom eh. Naghahanap
Opo.
talaga.
Sitcom na...
Saka nung ko pa po inaalok ng school namin na set eh.
Oo,
Na
pwede.
upahan.
Tsaka, may pwedeng isundot dito ang family eh, di ba?
Ate siya, universal na siya. It cannot be a
Yes,
Ganda.
yes.
Congrats.
Nice.
family and school setting. Iba-iba lang yun.
Saka alam ko po yung mga inside jokes sa mga teachers.
Yeah.
na,
Gamitin natin yan.
oo. yun.
May mga maritas din. Si
Opo, naku, madami.
Yeah, sana
Tapos pagdating sa bahay, ang estudyante, di ba? Problema din ng magulang, di ba? Assignments, lahat yan. So,
Pwede
pag-
nga
Modules.
modules lahat.
Oo nga, oo nga. May magic list yung
Very,
Oo,
very
oo.
specific and detailed. The reason for her to pretend. Take it from Jolie's character in
Be careful.
Be Careful,
Be careful
na
in my heart.
ang reason niya bakit niya tinanggap yung pagiging yaya ay nahihiya siyang aminin sa pamilya niya na naloko siya, hindi siya makalipad as she was supposed to fly as an OFW but hindi siya, napeke yata siya parang gano'n.
Yeah,
So, she had to accept. At the same time, she was pretending sa family niya para mas lumapot, bumigat yung conflict.
Conflict.
Ganun ka
Opo.
specific. Yung
Kasi
hinihingi
itatanong
niya.
yan eh. Bakit niya pineke? Ano yung...
Oo, basta yun. Make this aspirational. Aspirational. Kasi kailangan din ng aspirational. Diba si Pepito Manalo, aspirational.
Aralin mo
Sige.
yun, paano siya nakalusot? Tinatanong kasi yan sa pitching.
Yes.
Paano nakalusot yan sa school? Ganun katanga yung mga admin ng school? Kailangan matuto.
Opo.
Opo, ganun po sila.
Tanga po sila. Or nagka-emergency, nagkasunog during her application na basta nalang
Oo.
tinatakan. Situations like that.
Kaya nga clever.
You have to put
Yung
some-
twist, yung twist. Yung bali lang kung paano. You can always create an absurd situation para lang magkaroon ka ng gateway papunta dun sa
Sa gusto mong mangyari.
Oo, ang gusto mong mangyari, mag-provide ka lang ng creatively. Pasok yun na nakakatawa.
Yun ang lisensya mo sa kasi.
Yes.
Opo.
Okay, thank you.
Ganda,
Thank you
congrats.
po.
Gaganda pa yan.
Okay.
sir.
Thank you po, thank
So,
you.
Thank you.
Picture na. So, sinong assigned na photographer? Pakitawag
Si
mo.
Ara po ata.
Sige.
Actually, I brought eto script kasi piling ko masyadong maliit pa na project. Pero yun, okay lang.
Okay,
Ah,
it's okay, it's
actually,
okay.
not script, yung storyline lang po.
Okay. You can keep it,
Sige
keep it.
po.
Kasi
Thank you po.
next level yan, pag pagpasok yan, go.
Thank you po.
Wala na.
Tanggalin ko
Tawagin
lang
na
to.
lang doon anak. And then your
Sige
next,
po.
Cherry.
Cherry.
si Cherry yan. Galing ABS yan eh. Brainstorm na PNC. Okay naman.
Yeah.
Picture na lang ni.
Picture.
Po, picture.